The leaders of Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar and Vietnam, or CLMV, agreed on Tuesday, the 12th of March in Vientiane on the future plans to narrow the development gap between the 4 newer ASEAN members and the other 6 member states.
Various agreements to this effect was reached at the 90-minute 6th summit of the CLMV country leaders that took place in the Lao capital, following the meetings of the CLMV foreign ministers and senior officials that convened on Tuesday and on Monday. Lao Prime Minister Thongsing Thammavong presided over the summit, attended by his counterparts, Samdech, Akka, Moha, Sena, Padei, Techo, Nguyen of Cambodia, Nguyen of Vietnam, Myanmar Vice President Dr. Kham, and ASEAN Secretary General Luong. According to the 3-page joint statement of the summit, the CLMV leaders agreed to facilitate the cross-border movement of goods and people. They noted the success of Laos and Vietnam in launching the one-stop service for customs and immigration inspection at the Dansavan-Lao Bao International Border Checkpoint and agreed to expand the system to other feasible checkpoints in the CLMV countries. The aim is to create a network of single-stop inspection connectivity to facilitate trade, investment, tourism and transportation among the 4 countries and boost economic development to close the gap with other ASEAN member states. The leaders also agreed to deepen coordination to make the best use of the economic corridors across the 4 countries, namely the North-South Economic Corridor, East-West Economic Corridor, and Southern Economic Corridor. Regarding agricultural, industry and energy cooperation, they agreed to mutually facilitate investment through relevant investment incentives in numerous important areas.
พวกเขาแน่ใจพัฒนาเศรษฐกิจให้มีความเข้มแข็งเพื่อลดพรความแตกต่างกันของระดับการพัฒนาระหว่างประเทศสมาชิกอาเซียนเก่าและใหม่และสามารถเชื่อมโยงเข้ากับอาเซียนภาคพื้นสากลเพื่อพร้อมกันก้าวเข้าสู่การเป็นประชาคมอาเซียนในปี 2015
Focal areas will include the production and processing of agricultural products, mineral exploitation, renewable energy, sustainable hydropower development, oil and gas exploitation, telecommunications infrastructure, and service provision. The 4 leaders also pledged to extend their efforts to realize the CLMV multilateral agreements on air services. To help develop their human resources, Cambodia, Laos and Myanmar requested Vietnam to further extend the government scholarships it grants to citizens of the other 3 countries. At the same time, they thanked the government of Vietnam for the scholarship provided in previous years. The CLMV leaders also thanked the government of Japan for providing more than 157 billion kip, $20 million to finance various projects. Thanks also went to the ASEAN Secretariat for continued support in mobilizing project funding. The summit called upon the ASEAN countries and other development partners to continue their support and assistance to the 4 countries in realizing remaining projects to enable them to narrow the development gap. The CLMV summit was initiated in 2004 to speed up the narrowing of the development gap between the 4 new and 6 older ASEAN member countries and accelerate ASEAN integration towards realizing the ASEAN Economic Community by 2015.